Hey, what's up, everyone? Edgar here from the UTV Kings with another off-topic segment. It is about my truck, but it's just related to everyone that has a Whipple Supercharger. The newer style Whipples, they just don't whine. Let's just get to it. They just don't whine like the way they used to. We all want to hear it sound like a Hellcat, sound like an 0304 Cobra. That's what we want to hear from underneath the hood. We want to hear that whine. Well, for the most part, most of us do. I know I do. And there is a mod now that they do to the actual intake tube where they put an adapter and they run a hose, at least on the F-150s, they run a hose inside your cab. And it sounds great. That's gonna get you the best sound inside the cab. But the thing is, there's no way to turn that off. That thing's always gonna be whining. It gets a little obnoxious. And I think I found something that's gonna work out for us. So Frogz Skins, it's a filter. It's actually anti-snow. It doesn't let snow in, no dirt, no mud, no water. It's actually dope. We use these a lot on the razors here at our shop, on the air filters since they are exposed for the most part. And they were great. They were great. So I thought about it. Hey, why don't I modify my intake with some Frogz Skin ports, and maybe we could get a little bit more whine out of it. And this is related to anybody, even Chevy guys, everybody that has a whip. They could put a Whipple Supercharger on their cars. So this is something I will be offering in my eBay store, guys. If you guys want this, I will have the same exact ones and maybe a few variations of it if you want to run like a large port. But honestly, I think anything bigger than this, you're gonna run into heat soaking issues if you are into the racing scene. I wouldn't recommend it, because you would heat soak your supercharger because you are getting that trapped hot air that might go in there. If you do small ports like the way I'm gonna do it, you're still gonna get some. I'm not gonna say you're not gonna get none. You're gonna get some, but very less than doing the big old slit with the big old vent. And then what's cool about it is that it's not gonna be obnoxiously loud as a tube. So pretty much, I'll show you guys my setup. So I have a Gen 5 Stage 2 Whipple Supercharger. My truck. So the hose that I'm going to be porting, I already ported 2 of them and it did get louder. I ported, I believe, these 2 up top or the 2 on the bottom. So mine already sounds louder. So I kind of tested it already and it definitely does increase the whine sound. Of course, every application is different, like I said. So their intake might be set up different. It might not have those little divots right there. It's okay. Just drill a hole through your airbox, then put this little dude right over it, and you'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna mess up anything, to be honest. I will call Jeff over at Whipple Superchargers. I mean, I'm gonna do it right now in front of you for you guys, but if I have to buy another airbox, I doubt it I will, but I will call Jeff at Whipple just to get his approval and see what he says. I mean, I've seen guys run on these Gen 5s on Mustangs and stuff, an open intake where it's just this piece, and then a bare open intake. Obviously, they would have like some type of no headlight, trumpet, so they get all the fresh air. So they're still getting heat soaked there. So, and they're running them like that, but these are like dedicated drag racing cars that they're just gonna go down the quarter mile or the eighth mile, and they just do one run. They let their cars cool down for about an hour and do another run, and so on and so on. So definitely, let's get to it, guys. As you guys can see, I have this one and this one ported already. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger. You could do additional ones if you want, but yeah, I think those are the ones I'm gonna do for now. See, this is the little filter. I'm sure it has some type of salt in there, like the ones you get in the packages when you buy stuff in the mail, just for moisture. I mean, the intake still looks pretty clean. And I did take it off-roading one time, guys. I didn't abuse of it. I didn't go all crazy because I knew I didn't have these yet. So definitely don't go off-roading without these. Alright guys, so you guys are just gonna need a basic drill Milwaukee one seen better days. It doesn't have a cover anymore. It's nothing special. Drill bit. I believe I used 5/16 last time. Go ahead and clean this off. Yep, 5/16 it was. Pretty much this will go just over here, over here, over here, over here. You could do more, like I said. You can do one on this side if you want. It's up to you. This package comes with 6 of them. And like I said, I will have these on my eBay store. I will put a link on the description. So you guys could just click on it and buy it right away. I will have the size of it. I don't remember the size of the actual hole, but they do make bigger ones. I will put probably on the eBay store a few variations of this, just so you guys could buy. If you guys want bigger ones, you guys could buy bigger ones. I don't really recommend it, but hey, to each their own, you know. At the end of the day, it's your car. You do what you want to do with it. So I have an old flap disc. It's pretty worn down. I'm gonna shave them down even more. I already took them down somewhat. I enlarged them, but I'm just gonna bring them down, make them smooth, pretty much. Just making them as big as possible. Just kind of see the light through there. Yeah, let's do it. install is done now. The only thing we have to do is just put the 2 little clips for right here. It's done, but as of now, I'm gonna give you guys a sound clip. Hopefully it sounds better. Let's give it a shot.